Hello everyone, welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. I'm Pamela Pitt. So what is a paper share? A paper share is a sampling of all the new designer series papers in the brand new catalog. So here's the new catalog. This will start January 5th. This will go live, and all the papers that are in here, you can get a sampling of each. So what it is it's a quarter pack of paper. It's a great way to get a quarter pack of paper of each of the new papers at a quarter of the price, which is really awesome because then you get to sample everything, right? So let me go on and talk about this a little bit more and show you these papers. First of all, per Stampin' Up! Rules, I am not allowed to open the catalog or actually share any of the photographs on the inside of the catalog for you on social media or any place at this point until the catalog goes live. It's just not fair to everybody, so that's the reason they have that policy in place. But there are, I think, 14 new papers that you can purchase in here. Now, if you were to get all of those, it adds up pretty quickly, doesn't it? And I know that everyone likes a little bit of everything for variety. So what I have done is I've compiled 10 of them to be a basic pack of what I would consider the basic DSPs. And then there's 4 extras that are kind of specialty DSPs, and I have 2 of them that I'll be sharing with you today. I'm hoping to get the others very soon. So here's what happens. There is some host paper in this catalog. That's not included in a paper share. And also, we're in celebration time, and as you can see, and anybody who's been with Stampin' Up! For a while knows that there's usually papers that you can get in the celebration. Those do not go in a paper share. So it's just those 14 that are possible. This year I have 2 options. You can buy that first 10, and off the top of my head, I think that's $40. And if you need shipping, you can get shipping on there too. Otherwise, you can get free shipping by picking it up here at my house if you're anywhere local. Or you can get those 4 extras and for $52 plus $8 shipping. Now, I have to share with you that some of the papers already come pre-cut by Stampin' Up! In a 6x6 format. So all I do is I separate those packs, and there are 4 packs this year that are that way. And let's just go through them. The first one is the Fancy Flora. So this is got kind of a floral design in an artsy-fartsy. I guess I don't know which way is the top of this paper, but they just kind of took some colors that coordinate and put them together on, I think these are photographs, I'm not sure, of a canvas. And so they've painted on these flowers, or these, this isn't flowers, but it's definitely beautiful colors that are kind of like where the paintbrush kind of puts down. Now here's a floral image. Really like that one. Not pretty. For some reason, I see a lake and lily pads in that. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but that's what it looks like to me. Kind of in an impressionistic type. I just love these colors and these splotches. So you can do quite a bit with that. Now here's another floral, or what I think is an impressionistic floral. So there's a lot that can be done. Now there's a whole suite that goes with this, that matches this also. Isn't that pretty? Just gorgeous. It's the good high quality double-sided. I mean, this has got some real paper weight to it. I love that with our petal pink. That would be so cool. Now this is very symmetrical. That one not so much. So that's the Fancy Flora. And there is They give you 4 sheets in a regular pack, so I switched it out for 4 people, so you're going to get 1 sheet of each of these. Same here with the Regency Park. It'll be 1 sheet of each. But then you can fool around with these papers and get a sampling. Ooh, I love that. With each one. Isn't that pretty? I love that one. That's our new sweet sorbet with the pale papaya. Oh, so pretty. Now this also has, this Regency Park paper has, oh, we have a new embossing folder that matches that perfectly. This one has a bundle set with it too. It's a punch set actually. So I love the punch sets. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? This is so pretty. There's that wonderful embossing folder that we have. They just made it into a DSP. Oh, that's so pretty. Very, very pretty. So that is going to be some gorgeous paper that I will be using up. I myself actually participate in these. This one is this kind of a specialty paper. So on one side, you're going to have these. This is called By the Bay. You're going to have these. Isn't this cute? I love that little bird with the crab paper. You have the one side is just like a regular DSP. So there's some shells. This goes with the By the Bay stamp set. We've got kind of a whitewash wood plank and some more kind of ocean colors. Some waves here. Oh, that's just gorgeous. But then look at the other side. It has all this. This is a pearlescent foil. This one is the pearlescent foil. This is a gold foil. Isn't this gorgeous? I mean, I can see using this, like, this is perfect for if you don't have the seaside stuff. This would be perfect even just for a 50th anniversary card or something. Gorgeous. Now this one, probably a little more of the seaside. Maybe you'd use this one for another card if you don't have this set. I love that the waves are have the gold foiling. This is that pearlescent foiling. Again, the pearlescent. Here's those that we saw in the gold in navy with the pearlescent. Another one with the pearlescent. So they have the foil on the other side. And it's a good heavy weight. Sometimes when they do the thinner weight ones, I love that for using on like curtain cards that you're doing the fun folds with. Okay, this one you're going to get 2 that it's just the 4 patterns. Nope, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of each color maybe. Let me see. Nope, but it's 2 each. So you have this side, and we've got 3 and a gingham. This is called Country Gingham, by the way. This goes with one of the Valentine's Day sets, but you could use this for anything, and that looks like pale papaya, no, or petal pink, I think. But then when you flip it over, let's see if I can do this. There we go. So now you've got 3 of that. Looks to be the mint macaron and balmy blue. Very pretty. Which are the colors? There's another, actually this next paper I'm going to show you. And that could be used anytime. Doesn't have to be just Valentine's. I love it when they do that. So could these though. That was the Country Gingham. This is the Country Floral Lane. So now I want you to notice that was the 6x6. Now these papers, normally I used to cut them at 6x6 to do a quarter pack for everyone. I have since learned I can actually get a bit better pricing on shipping. It is $8 shipping if I do the 6x12. So what I like about this is if you're using a piece and you need a 4x5 1/4 piece, you only get like a 2-inch strip. Whereas if you're doing a 4-inch piece, now you can get 3 out of the same quarter pack that you would have out of these 2. You could only get 2 of that 4 by 5 1/4 measurement. So I think that's kind of awesome. So here's one side. This has a beautiful matching, actually I have that right on hand, punch. So you can actually punch it out. It does have a stamp set, so this comes with a bundle. And a beautiful stripe on that page. Look at this. These all match that country gingham. So here we've got kind of that sweet sorbet color, and then here we've got the mint macaron and the balmy blue, and then hearts. You can use hearts more than just Valentine's Day. So this is one of the stamp sets, so it'll have a 2-set stamping to make this in a larger image in the matching bundle with the punch and the stamp set. And then that looks to me more like, I'll have to read the packaging. I want you to notice that I put this on here. Okay, that's petal pink, so I was right. Sweet sorbet, petal pink, mossy meadow, balmy blue, and mint macaron. So I was right. Here's the mossy meadow with the petal pink. And then it looks like a little mint macaron. Isn't that gorgeous? Just beautiful. Oh my gosh, how stinking cute. And that set, I think, has these little flowers in it. I can't remember exactly, but I think it does. So you can see why this has that kind of country feel to go with that country gingham. And each one I package up, whether it is the 6x6 or the 12x12. That's why I wanted to show you what I have so far, or the 6x12. And I just add a little, I just generate a computer sheet so you can see what they have with it. This next one is called Enjoy the Journey. This one, if you like bright colors, it's really, really pretty. It does have a matching set, which is kind of like a camping, mountain biking, just a real fun set that goes with it, a bundle. So you can see you've got your, and you can use these for all kinds of things. Animal ones would be good. So, but this one's got a little bit brighter packaging, coloring. I mean, you see the purples and then like the coastal cabanas down here. And then a really neat pattern with the green and the coastal cabana. And we've got some trees. And then if you don't like the trees, you know, each side has what could work for anything, really. I mean, any kind of greenery that you wanted to put on this, you could do that. Green and gold would be so pretty. Here's some sky with some clouds down lower. But then a pattern on this side, which would, you know, I look at that, I went, ooh, happy birthday. Some stars. And then we've got more of kind of a mountainscape. Purple Mountain Majesties for those of you here in the U.S. Ooh, that is some Melon Mambo pattern, but so pretty. Think of all the fun things you can do with that. On the other side, you know, some mountains or some scenery. This would be very pretty with, you know, congratulations or something to have on here. Again, some more scenery. And then if you don't like it, there's always the pattern. I love that. That is really pretty. I love those bright colors. So I probably, just for an example, will probably not get this Enjoy the Journey bundle, but I know having this paper, I'm going to be using it to make some fun birthday cards. Okay, Delicate Desert. Now this has a really neat bundle that goes with it, and it has kind of that southwestern feel. It goes with Petal Pink, Calypso Coral, Cajun Craze, Pale Papaya, Soft Succulent, and Gray Granite. I love this first one. And even though this has kind of maybe like a sand dune desert kind of feel, I don't care. I love the coloring. It can be a watercoloring. And again, this can be like a congratulations, a birthday. Let's look at the other side. So now here we have a pattern. It's a little bit more subdued. If you don't like those brights, this would be great, you know, with a little gold embellishing or leafing with it. Would be very pretty. Look at this. Woo! Bright. That is some bright orange. I love it. I love the orange and papaya in this. Is it? Yeah, I think this is like a Cajun craze and pale papaya. And then look at that fun pattern. I love that. That's going to be fun. This will be another one that I haven't quite decided yet if I'm going to be getting it. Here you're going to see some of that real Southwestern pattern come through on this next page. I'm just going to pop this up. So it does definitely have that Southwestern feel. But I can do a card with just even some maybe a happy birthday or something I can do, or thinking of you, and just kind of have that Southwestern pattern even if I don't have that set. And that's what I really like about doing paper shares. Now let me go back to this one. Beautiful pale papaya pattern. Is when you do a paper share, you get to experience all the papers even if you don't have the sets. Love that kind of boho look, even though it's got that Southwestern. That's totally chic to me. So pretty fun. And not having papers that you don't use up is really nice, because sometimes I get a whole pack and then I don't use it all, and then I kind of feel guilty and it sits there for a while. Okay, I know already I'm not getting this set. I have other ideas for this paper already just looking at it. This is like a motorcycle set. It's called Ready to Ride. It goes with pumpkin pie. It's definitely masculine. Soft suede, very vanilla, basic gray, basic black, and black foil. But I love how they did like these like traditional roses on here. Even though it's a masculine paper when you see the other ones, I thought this was so gorgeous. I could see this being an anniversary card, really. And that's probably what I'll use it for, kind of a black and white type thing. I think it's gorgeous. But I think it also kind of can fill into that traditional tattooing. People would get the roses and the skulls, you know. Here we've got just a bunch of like road signs and stuff. So look at that. Could be tire tread. Could just be fun masculine card. And then they have a embossing folder that'll be coming out that will mimic this shape, not the color or anything, but this shape. And I can't remember this diamond cut shape. I know Bill's got some going out to his workshop, but I can't think of what it's called at the moment. And I can't open up the book on camera to take a peek and tell you, but that'll be fun. Every man likes tools, right? Whether you have a bike or not. This is perfect for even like Father's Day. Here, I love this. This has that kind of Southwestern feel to it too. They've got like gas station here. It's a great background for this set, I think. But I love the old greasy spoon kind of diner thing. I think that's cool. Perfect again. So these are going to be the foil paper, the black foil in this kind of a masculine print. And then the other side, like here's some bikes on this one. So I most likely will probably use that for a masculine card. Or maybe a feminine. Wouldn't that be kind of fun if I came up with something with this for a feminine card? I might try to work on that. And here is kind of like some apparel, biking apparel. And then these are little sections that you can cut out. And I tried as good as possible to get that at 6 inches and cut it so that it would be, everyone would get some of this. I know the other half had some different designs on it also, but you only get a quarter share. One of the things that I like about doing paper shares is that if there's a paper that I really like, then I can get more of it. So a good example would be this Like an Animal print paper. It is a foil paper I love, and it just has the silver and white and gold on the paper. On the other side, it has animal prints in like the gray and like basic gray and I would say that's probably like a Sahara sand. Let me look here. Yeah, Sahara sand. So, which is kind of nice. I think there's even a snake skin, alligator skin somewhere. Oh, here's some scales. But I do a lot of donations for our Humane Society. Look at that. You've got kind of a giraffe and a cheetah. Here's a zebra. There's more of that. Scales. And I'm not sure what that is. Is that like leopard? That's probably leopard. I don't know my animals, but I do know that I love them and I do a lot of volunteering. So this would be perfect to do for an accent piece on projects, but also, like I said, doing some cards for my animal shelter, my local animal shelter. They sell them. It's pretty cool, and they make money for taking care of the animals. Now, this is called Rain and Shine. This is one of my favorites, actually. So it has Flirty Flamingo, Cajun Craze, Mango Melody, Old Olive, Balmy Blue, and then it has this UV coating, which I'm not quite sure what it is, except when you look at it, it looks embossed. I don't know if you can see that on that little turtle here. He's kind of got it, and even the raindrops have that. Well, the neat thing is the images that you see actually has a die set to cut them out and a stamp set so that you can make your own images. On the other side, look at that fancy bright raindrops. Now here, I'm hoping this is showing up on the computer. But isn't that really pretty to have that rainy day? But then you've got that beautiful bright color on the other side. Look at this. Isn't that cute? I know this is one of the images, and I know that this little fox guy he didn't get cut out on this one. So we got more of the rabbit on this one. I like how they show him colored in different white, kind of a tan, I guess, and then more of, is that Cajun Craze? Yeah, Cajun Craze bunny. Oh, let me show the other side. Another Flirty Flamingo. I love this page. So see, like, this might be one that I'm going to want more of the paper, but now I've sampled it and I know. What I like about on the ones that are 12 by 12, normally you'd get cut off here and you wouldn't know what the other half of that paper looks like. So this gives you a definite idea too on those 12 by 12s what you would be getting. Isn't that cute? I love that. And daisies, that's so pretty. And more daisies. And if you can see on this side, so on one side it has this UV coating, but then on the other side it's just got this beautiful pattern that you can use for whatever. Now, this is the original like pack that I think is $40 for the pack. And I cut it and I put it in all of these little cellophanes and separate them and label them for you. But if you want the full pack, I have only 2 in. So let me bring this out. These are kind of the specialty. I don't have them to show you. The Vellum Basics, which is a vellum with a pattern on it. And then the textured shimmer paper. And I don't have that to show you. It goes with Shaded Spruce, Balmy Blue, and Basic White. And of course, vellum, you know, is kind of your choice what you can put it into. But I do have the fine shimmer pack. And I want to show you this because this one is definitely one I'm going to be getting more of. First of all, look at that. So this is the Soft Succulent, Fresh Freesia, and Gold. So here's the Soft Succulent. Now it is one-sided on this one. It's one of those specialty. Look at the Fresh Freesia. It's so gorgeous. But my favorite of all is the Gold. It's very, very fine. There's no glitter. It's not like a glitter paper. It's very, very fine. It's got that beautiful shimmer. I see this and I think, oh my gosh, I have to have more of this because I want to do greenery with the gold. I think greenery with gold is gorgeous. So that is the fine shimmer pack, and you'll get one of each of these because it comes with 2 of each of them, and I cut the pack in quarters, so it would give you 1/4. And then the only other one that I have is this dry brushed metallic, and it coordinates with Cajun Craze, Petal Pink, and Soft Succulent. But I look at this and I think this can go with Calypso Coral. This can go with Petal Pink. I mean, it's got options. It's got range. So this is another one that I know that I'm going to be purchasing another whole pack. So again, this is a 1/4 pack of it, and it comes with 2 each, 2 12 by 12. So I cut them down and I separate it by 1/4, which means you get 1 sheet of each. And this is the other one, which is the Soft Succulent, but you look, to me, I can see not only that going with gold and like rose colors, I think this can also go with like the balmy blue, even probably Night of Navy, and even like a pool party. Oh, definitely a pool party. Let's push it. Let's see. Maybe, depending on how it's done, with like a mint macaron. Let me push it again. Oh yeah. It can go with Bermuda Bay. Let's try Coastal. Yeah, so even though this is what the company suggests with it, it's Soft Succulent, but to me that's got more of a blue to it. I don't know how well you guys see it. So that's the dry brushed metallics. Again, I am missing 2. I don't have them in, and I'm hoping I get them next week, which I'm assuming that this is going to be a textured shimmer, means it's just going to maybe have some ridges on it. I'm not quite sure on that. And then the vellum is pretty basic. It'll have a pattern. I think I saw like kind of like a dotted Swiss on there and some striping, something like that. So that one, you can add these 4 to this pack and have them shipped all at once. So that's what a paper share is. It really allows you to get a sample of every paper in the catalog, because we all have sentiment stamp sets that we can pull off a quick card if we need to. If we don't like part of the paper or we don't get the set, we can flip it over, use that patterned side, and make a card with it. That's why I do these. I do it myself because there'll be some that I want a whole bunch, and some 1/4 of a pack is all that I'm going to use. So that's what it is. I will, in the video, I'm going to attach the link to this so that you can sign up, because I have this, I believe, until, I think things have to be paid by the 4th of January to be able to participate in this. So I will definitely put that link if you would like to sign up and join in and get some of these fun papers to play with. It's also a 1/4 space. Look at, it's a 1/4 of the space in your craft area instead of having them all. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. I will get this posted as soon as possible so that you can get a chance to take a look at the new papers that are coming. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.